So, shall we start the session, sir?
Yes, madam. I'm ready. Okay.
Good evening to all dear participants. I welcome you all for today's workshop on business model canvas. When we have an idea or a startup, there are different levels. The first level when you think of a startup is how to design a business model canvas. To know more about the business canvas model, I would love to welcome today's speaker for this workshop, Dr. Sanjay Hanji sir. He's an associate professor at Basheshwar Engineering College, MBA department. Sir, not taking much time, we'll hand over the mic to you. Please tell more about this workshop.
Thank you, Shruti madam. First of all, I'd like to thank Institute Innovation Council, Honorable Principal, and the coordinator of Institute Innovation Council, Professor Eddie Devangami sir, and all my colleague friends and student friends. So it gives me an immense pleasure to be a part of this business model canvas. And it's a very interesting session. I think all should attend it to the fullest. And I think that this business model canvas will help you all to prepare. If at all you're planning to do a business or a startup, then definitely it will help you to create your own business model in just one sheet. Okay, and let's begin. Let's go deep, dive into the business model canvas without wasting any further time. Let me share my screen. And kindly give me feedback if my slide is completely available to see or whether it is moving. I'll let you know for first few slides when it is moving. So I hope you all can see the slides.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir.
That's great, sir. So, so today's topic is business model canvas. So may I ask a question? What is business model, guys? So do you all know what is business model, student friends? Okay. Anyway, so you know what is innovation at least? You all are part of Institute Innovation Council. So I was just wondering whether people know what is innovation. Okay. Anyway, so innovation is something which is in between these three circles. That is, what is possible with the technology, and what is desired by the users, and what is really viable in the marketplace. When you start in the next thing, innovation is something between what's already done and what's completely new. So you are not finding anything a break-even or breakthrough technology or something like that. If you're doing so, you'll get a Nobel Prize. That's not what we are aiming for. That's an invention. What is an innovation? What's new? Somebody has already found it. Incrementally, we add something and add something to it so that it's a kind of a product which can be used by somebody else. If it can be used by somebody else, then that means that you are adding value to somebody's life with your innovative product. So that is innovation, what we are talking about. Now, after this, probably we should understand what is a business model before we understand what is a business model canvas. A business model describes the rationale of how an organization, remember these 3 points, how it creates value, how it delivers value, and how it captures value in economic, social, and cultural or other contexts. So if we see, we are creating value, we are delivering value, and thereby we are capturing value as well. How do we do that? We have a concept design. We detail that design and we implement it. So if you break it into different steps, you ideate first thing, then you come with a concept design, then you do a prototype, you experiment it, then you detail the design, then you do a pilot study, launch it, and you reflect upon it. Now, all these steps, we put it in the 3 different circles over here: value creation, value delivery, and value capture. Value creation is nothing but whatever invention or innovation idea, whatever you have, how that innovative idea can create some kind of value to the customers. That is the question. Maybe your invention is something new, but if it cannot be used by customers, then it is not adding any value to their lives. Once you feel that you can add value, you have to deliver that value to your customers. That is value delivery. So you alone cannot deliver the value. As in last session, we have seen open innovation, because you can have collaboration with others, key partners, key chains, supply chains, other resources, key activities you have to do to deliver the value to your customers. Once you deliver that, you cannot keep quiet. You have to capture some of the value to yourself. You have to have some of the value saved for yourself, because you have to reinvest that value for future inventions and innovations. That is the business model. Anyway, if you're not understood here, don't worry, we'll have more examples. Now see, now you have understood that, in Vidyagiri, there is a lot of demand for fast food. Okay, you create a value, you to create value. Your value proposition is what you tell and deliver the value, and revenue model is what value do you capture. So value capturing is also very important apart from value delivery. See, Apple does a lot of innovations, but it captures a lot of value, because whenever they launch a new phone, it is worth 80,000, 60,000, 80,000, 90,000, 1 lakh rupees, never less than that, because they try to capture a lot of value. They deliver value to their customers, they receive it. Mercedes-Benz, whenever they come up with a product, they deliver value to their customers. As apart from that, they capture certain value for themselves. Now, in business model, you have to have value proposition, means what you suggest as value to your customers. Who are your target customers? What are your distribution channels? How do you think of managing relationship with your customers? What a business model consists of 9 generic business building blocks for developing new and documenting existing business models. So first you have your customer. Okay, so those customers, all places, Vidyagiri has good drinking water facility, Gadankeri maybe has it. Any one particular area does not have drinking water facility. Now that is your customer segment. Those are your customers whom you are targeting. Now second is value proposition. What value you want to provide? You want to deliver them quality drinking water, maybe a Bisleri water or something like that. Is your value proposition. Okay, because they are facing problem in drinking water, because they are not having a access to good hygiene drinking water. So you are trying to deliver it at a low cost. Maybe other players are there, their cost is too much, so they are not giving value. You are giving value, because whatever they are getting, benefit minus how much they are paying, more the value, more customers will be delighted. Okay, so these 2 things are 2 blocks out of 9. These are the first 2 blocks which one should focus upon. Third is, what are your channels? Fourth is, how do you think of maintaining customer relations? Fifth is, how much revenue you will earn from it. Sixth is, what will be your abilities, what will be your resources, what will be your resources which will help you in doing that. Seventh will be, what activities will you do to provide value to your customers. Are you going to create a shop, or maybe door-to-door selling or something like that? Key activities. Then eighth is, will there be a key partners with you guys? Okay, any supply chain partners, or maybe any kind of partners. Maybe phone pay might be a partner to you, because maybe customers can pay directly to you. So anyway, so who are your key partners? And 9 is the cost structure. So these are numbered from 1 to 9. So you don't have to have exactly follow the numbers, but you need to have all these 9 aspects, but they cannot be independent of each other. In a business model canvas, you should have all the 9 building blocks which are interrelated, which makes sense. Okay, so let me magnify it for you like this. So here you can see customer segments, what is your value propositions, channels, customer relations, key activities, key resource, key partners, cost structure, and revenue streams. Now this is the framework of a business model canvas. You should have all these things in the canvas. Now this particular sheet should be prepared in such a way that this one sheet explains your entire business model. No matter which business it is. Take for example Facebook, you should be able to put it in this canvas. Instagram, you should be able to put it in this canvas. LinkedIn, you should be able to put it. PNG, HUL, Tata, anything, any business you can think of, Uber, Netflix, Amazon, you should be able to put it in this canvas. So similarly, if you have a startup plan, you should be able to put your business idea into this particular canvas. So this canvas will actually help you to understand your business model, and it is actually interactive. You can change one block based on the other block, because that's where you will not get confused. If one block is contradicting another block, you can identify it, such elements, and you can work upon them to have an effective solution for your business. Now, how it is advantageous? Now, a business model canvas is a visual tool, a visual representation of various elements of your business model. The canvas allows you to see the relationship among the parts of your model. See, remember guys, one thing, that one block should have relationship with other blocks. It's not like one block is independent of other blocks, because whenever you think of business activities, all activities should collectively help and support your business model. Okay, identify the hypotheses and assumptions and risks associated with your business through business model canvas. You can plan validation testing, like markets, channels, and pricing. You can validate it here. You can find ways to add value and reduce cost through your canvas. It will help you, because it gives an eagle's eye view, and you'll be able to brainstorm and market disruption strategies. Now, let us go here. The role of value proposition designer: determine the best fit between value proposition and customer needs. Yes, for example, here in this point we saw there should be relationship among the parts of your model. See here, the first thing is the first item, which is customer segment, and second one here, value proposition. This should match. I gave you an example. One place in Bagalkot city have drinking water problem. That is the customer segment you are targeting. You are not targeting other segments where there are ample amount of drinking water available to them. So you have identified a segment where there is a drinking water problem, and your value proposition is you want to provide a drinking water solution to them, and that's what is your value proposition. See, now both are interrelated to each other. You cannot have a customer segment and you cannot have a different value proposition which is not related to your customer segment. Now, whatever value you want to propose, now how are you going to connect with your channel members? How you are going to market it? It is dependent on, it means your value proposition depends on your marketing strategy. Your value proposition should be supported by your key partners, key resources, and key activities. Means all are related to each other. Key value proposition should tell you the cost structure as well, and should help you to design. Okay, these are the first three blocks which you should essentially concentrate upon. First is customer segments. For whom we are trying to create value, who are our most important customers? Key points: a company may group customers into distinct segments with common needs, common behaviors, and other attributes. A business model may define one or several large or small consumer segments. Now, how you are going to divide the market? You can divide the market based on the behaviors of the customer, based on the demography, based on the geography, or based on the psychography. You can divide based on the geography Bagalkot into three parts: Gaddankeri, Vidyagiri, Navnagar, and maybe Old Bagalkot. Four parts. Or maybe on demography, maybe based on the age, based on education, based on gender, income, based on the behavior, means based on what they want, what they need, what products do they use, based on the psychography, what do they value, how do they live, what is their lifestyle. These are the basis for segmenting or dividing your market. So that why you divide your market, you have to divide the market because you cannot target the entire audience. Let's say you have an educational program, okay, on C programming institute. So whom you should be targeting? You should be targeting students. So you can take demographic segmentation, means you can segment the market based on the education and age, maybe based on the income, and also maybe geography can add up, psychography can add up. But the thing is, you have to segment because you cannot target the same course for school children. You cannot target the same course for middle-aged people or old-age people because they are not your target segments. So in this way, you will segment the market. Second thing is you have different market targeting strategies. So you can create an undifferentiated mass marketing program. Let's say you are selling soap. You can sell it to everybody. So you can do undifferentiated mass marketing. You can sell it to anybody, any place, any lifestyle people. For example, Lux soap. You can sell it to anybody. Now you can do a differentiated segmented, that is segmented marketing. Means you can create segments and you can focus on segments. Light problem in their area, there is no power. Again and again, there are power cuts in their place. So what value you can give them? Let's say you're targeting the rural poor. Rural people, they don't have good infrastructure facilities like lighting, water facilities are not there. Can you create any value to them? And that becomes a business for you. So what do we deliver to them? Which one of our customer problems are we helping to solve? Whatever solution you give, that becomes a business, and that's what value you're going to provide. What bundle of products and services are we offering to each customer segment? Which customer needs are we going to satisfy? All these questions, if you answer, you'll find your value proposition. Once you do this, your value creation of your business can be successful. Now, to do that, you have to create not just value for your customers, but also you have to create value to yourself and your employees as well. If you try to create value for your customers, to yourself, and to employees, that's where your business will be successful. Now, once we understand value creation, let's see this canvas. Now, if we fold, the canvas has to be symmetrical in nature. If we fold canvas into two halves, you will get something called as right canvas value, and left side is called as left canvas efficiency. On the right side, more things are related to your customers. On the left side, more things are related to your company. On the company side, you have to cut as much cost as you can. Means you have to be as efficient as possible on the left side of the canvas. On the right side of the canvas, you should make sure that you are trying to deliver as much as value you can provide to your customers. Your main endeavor is to provide more and more value to your customers, which is related to all the right side blocks on your canvas. On the left side, as I said, it is based on the efficiency, how much efficiently you can work. More efficiency will provide more value to the customers. Why? Because your value is nothing but the benefit what they're getting from you minus how much how much they are paying for
Sir,
it. So if you are more efficient,
sir,
yes madam.
sir, I can't
Yeah
see your
madam.
screen, sir.
Okay, is it Shruti madam?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are not able to see, others are also not able to see.
Can anyone reply me whether the screen is visible or not?
From which
Not
slide it is not
visible.
visible?
The presentation itself is not visible, sir.
Oh my god, 1 second madam, I'll re-present it. I don't know what's the,
No,
I
no,
will
sir.
try
It's
to
not
share the
your
entire
problem. There is
screen.
one more person who was started sharing her present screen. So it
Oh
has been
acha,
interrupted.
acha 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 acha. Okay, what I will do is I'll share the screen again madam,
Yes,
once
sir.
again. So see if the
Yes,
slide
sir.
is
Now it's
visible
visible.
now. Okay. So all these previous slides were available, I mean, visible to you all. Like, have you seen
Yes,
these
sir.
slides?
It was just 2 minutes delay. That's it, sir.
Ah, sir. Okay, 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 fine. So this, I hope everybody understood this right canvas and left canvas. So here is the catch. Actually, if you divide this left canvas and right canvas, try to catch the point if possible, because this is very very important. Because if you are able to understand the left side canvas blocks, if you can reduce the amount of money, resources and other resources spent on the left blocks, you will be able to provide more value on the right side canvas. Means if you are able to manage your key activities at a low cost, your key resources, if you are spending it very judiciously, if you're part, however, which revenue model you're going to select, that's also very very important, which I'm not covering in this particular session. Now let's look at an example of low cost airlines which has been plotted into this business model canvas. Now see here, your customer segment for the low cost airlines is your budget travelers. Now they are trying to earn money by providing value proposition that is cheaper flights and no frills. No frills means no additional buzz. Just the means if they are asking you, you can travel from Hubli to Bangalore, then you're just getting the travel. No inside coffee, no additional gadgets and gizmos, no further treatment like that. Okay, so when budget travelers want to travel, that's the value. That's nothing they are charging, that no revenue for that, but free internet and video calling they are offering. That's the value proposition. But there are other set of customers whom they're targeting, people who want to make phone calls through Skype. These will be paid. Skyped out paid prepaid services and subscription they have to do. And value proposition is cheap calls to phone calls, Skype out, that is called. Now this is the value proposition what they're giving. So they have two different customer segments, and there are the key resources what they require. That is the software developers and software. That's what they need to have. And who are the key partners? That is payment providers, distribution partners, and teleco partners. And what is their cost structure? software development, and complaint management. These are the costs involved. And this is how you can see every aspect of a business of Skype, put it into one single page or one single canvas called business model canvas. Okay. Now, 5 phases of business model design are mobilize, understand, design, implement, and manage. Mobilize, prepare for successful business model, design a project. Understand, research and analyze elements needed for business model, design project. Design, generate, and test viable business model options and select the best. Implement the business model prototype in the field. Don't test it in the lab and implement it. Test it in the field. And manage, adapt, and modify the business model in response to the market reaction. These are the 5 stages of business model design. Now, business models and business plans, they should have an executive summary. In business model, they should have a vision, mission, and values. Okay. And how our business model works, value proposition, target markets, marketing plan, key resources and activities are required. In financial analysis, you need to have break-even analysis, how your revenue are going to meet out the cost first. Once your revenue meet out the cost, means that you're breaking even the cost. And once your revenue grows more than the cost, that's where you start earning the profits. Marketing plan, what is your marketing plan? What is your marketing mix? What is your STP strategies? What are key resources and activities, what you're going to do? Financial spreadsheets, that is financial analysis, that is break-even, sales scenarios and projections, capital sending out, operating costs, funding requirements, all these things you can do with the help of business model canvas. You can also scan the environment, that is environmental analysis. How is the Indian economy as of now? What are the business opportunities available in the market, that is market analysis? What are the key trends in the market? What customers are looking for in this trend? What competitors are available in the market which I am interested? Competitive advantage of our business model. Is our business model fit enough to beat the competition or be in the competition? Implementation roadmap. It will also help you to do the projects, milestones, and roadmaps. And SWOT analysis, of course, uncertainty analysis. What are the risks, limiting factors, and obstacles in our business model? Critical success factors, specific risks and countermeasures. And conclusion and lectures you can do whenever you're trying to build a business model. But business model just cannot happen at once. You have to rethink again and again. You can put it on a canvas or on a blackboard or a whiteboard and try sticking stickies on it and think you'll have different conflicts. Your business, one block will be contradicting another block. You'll not get ideas just like that. You have to spend some time. It cannot happen one day. You have to think, rethink, and put the business plan always on the board. Whenever you get time, spend some time on it. One day you'll figure out all the things on the business model canvas. So it's not easy. You have to spend some time. Business people don't just need to understand designers better, but they need to become designers themselves. Is told by Roger Martin, Dean of Rothman School of Management. So you yourself have to become a designer, because technology is available. Whatever you name it, you can do it these days. But problem is you need to have a business model. Maybe you have an innovative product. An innovative product has to be converted into a business model. If not, the innovation lies within your cupboard or your school bag or a college bag, but it will never diffuse to the general public. You have to create a business model and think how you can create value to your customers. Only when you give value, provide value to your customers, they will repay you back in cash, which will create or capture certain value for yourself. So presenting the business model canvas, don't commit cognitive murder, in the sense like don't put too much things on the canvas. Okay, Okay, showing entire canvas at once. Work on one block at a time, then try to link one block to another. Otherwise, you'll go, it will be very difficult. It is called cognitive murder, because too many things, if you're adding it at once, it will be difficult for you. Too much granularity and detail. Don't put too much details in the canvas. Have details outside. Just put one or two points, just like I shown you the examples. I'll give you some more examples which you can see. Too many ideas on the canvas, not required. Filling out each box one after the another like a checklist. Checklist is okay, but don't have 4 or 5, just 1 or 2. Uber, you have similarly for Facebook. You can create for PNG. Okay, so a lot of things are there. Anyway, you can create one business model canvas for your own business if you're planning one, which will help you to think and match between the blocks, which are key important aspects of your business plan. So here we are for the question and answer session. So I'll be glad if you have certain questions regarding this. So anyway, if you are not seen Uber, so you saw, you have Facebook, you have PNG. Yes, students, please ask if you have any questions here. Hello? Any questions, right? No questions, I think. Then thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, madam.
Sir, thank you so much for giving us such a wonderful presentation on business model canvas.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, madam. It was a
And as you all, on behalf of Dr. S.S. Inchinagiri sir and IIC coordinator Dr. Anil Devangami sir, I thank you for giving your valuable time and presenting the session. And I also thank Vas sir for coordinating the program. And there is a business plan competition which is coming on 24th.
24th.
24th. I think all the students will take the input from you, which all you said here, and definitely a lot of students have approached me, sir, regarding the competition, and I need one clarification whether you are providing any certificate of participation or not.
Yes, we are, madam. We are providing that.
Yes, sir. So thank you so much, sir. It was wonderful presentation.
Thank you very much for your time.
All the knowledge on everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Presentation, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Leave the meeting. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, students, for patiently listening throughout my presentation. Thank you. Thank you, Bridgemont,
sir. Nice presentation, sir. Nice presentation, sir. Good.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.